Hi. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
You mad?
You jelly?
Yes.
You should be. Because I'm American.
Oh, damn it.
I know.
And I'm not. Oh,
This sucks.
fucking hell.
Where's the undo button on my parents? That's how that works.
God damn it.
That's how that works, right?
That's not a good image.
Well, I mean,
Fucking
either your
undo
parents
button.
did it, or you were a stork baby.
I don't want to find a button on my parents anyway.
Do they not wear shirts with buttons?
Maybe sometimes. What? Is that the undo button? Oh, God.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it works over there in the limp penis of Europe.
No. Who knows, really?
Not me. Are you ready for some 13th Age?
Oh, yeah!
Gonna have a party! Party, party, party!
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
I mean, technically, you're part of a party, player characters, so I guess that counts for something.
Good joke there, yeah.
Oh, you guys aren't a party? Oh. You should work on that. That way you can have a party.
Ah, damn it.
She wanted to run through some test combating because of reasons, so I was going to put him through some paces.
Yeah. My character is kinda straightforward what he can do, but... I mean, could be good to practice.
After a month, like a month after you created the character, this is when you learned this character is a terrible idea, and I should have told them to revive Fargus.
Oh, fuck! Can't do shit!
They just fucking like take a shovel out there to the beautiful little grave they planned, just like start fucking digging.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Manaki.
Hi.
What do you want?
How are you two?
I'm good.
Fantastic.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the GM's in a great mood, that means your odds of survival are higher.
It means he's just looked at some encounter and he's like, yeah, this is gonna be great when they say that word, so all these fucking little things pop into the hats and
Well, you know, the unfortunate situation for you guys is that all these things were maybe sort of balanced in mind with the prospect of Dark being here, even though I knew Dark might not be here. So either you take along the Deaf Speaker, or I just arbitrarily decide to try and balance them without Dark. Which
well, it sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I mean, all balance in tabletop games is always somewhat arbitrary anyway, so clearly we are fine.
Really, it is completely arbitrary. For today's purposes, I didn't really use the chart because your characters pretty do a really great job of breaking the chart.
As long as Griff and I live, it's okay.
Yes, as long as you keep the dream alive.
If Griff dies, it's now the story of Dwohurim and friends.
That's right. It's like Dirtle Hollandforge and Jake and Asthma Tangle and friends.
Then we have to bring Fargus back, goddamn it.
But to do that, we must kill this dwarf.
Yes.
That's the problem with the five.
And
You're saying-
harness his power.
To do that, we must take a shovel to the hills of Newport. Like, remove the tree that's already grown there on top of the grave.
Quietly whisper, quietly sort of,
We burn the tree, and from the ashes...
shall arise a new order.
Nothing happens, because that's not how reincarnation works.
Well, damn.
And then Fargus was a hobbit.
Hobbit.
Because the tree is really
And
short.
then he was a bug.
Oh, what a reveal.
What a twist! That was actually his one unique thing, not the eyes.
I'm really a hobbit, but nobody else can know.
The only way they figured it out was through the really long play of character development there by him dying.
Ah, damn it.
And then bringing him back got him to reveal his true
Beginning
form.
as a hobbit.
Now
He's a
you know
hobbit?
my
We thought he
terrible
was just
secret.
short. Oh.
Wow, Fargus, that's incredible.
I can't bear to be seen.
Gryph will know, is the only one who'll know this story I'm going to tell. But something related to that was when we played Tarda Kingmaker with me, Jake, and Ipoben, and Tina, and Gryph, Jonas's DM. But we were playing, and we played up to like level 6 or so. And suddenly it was like, yeah, so, like this enemy actually attacks the largest one of you. And Gryph's like, oh, that's me then. It's like, what? No, Gryph, you play like a 17-year-old bard. And she's like, yeah, but I'm like 2.5 meters tall. It's like, and that kind of made everyone go, what? Because you had a picture of like some young girl, and nobody had pictured her as being like humongously tall.
Good, that meter high kid.
Yeah, like, well, we should have questioned that, I think.
God damn it, what's this happening?
Very.
Well, Goger, your Skype apparently hiccuped, even though you didn't disconnect from the MapTool server, unless you did disconnect from the MapTool server.
So,
It's not yet.
could you send me like?
Oh, Jesus, he needs Darkbot.
Yeah, like Dark's not here.
Could one of you send it to him through the... Oh,
I have grown accustomed.
all right, this is no good. I'm going to have to disconnect the server. This is what I get for trying to have nice things.
Alright.
I experiment and allow folks to maybe have the possibility of revealing vision themselves, and then suddenly my Newport map just has an entire cone of vision revealed.
I've
guys.
tried that before, and it's not a good thing.
I hate all of you, and I hope you die in a fire.
Oh.
I'm not even connected though.
That's the one time I try to give you folks nice things.
People on their side, just barely.
Like, you can try that tactic, Sheep. Like, I considered that, and I just thought, well, then they're just gonna get fucked. Anyway, I rehosted the server. Now I'm gonna have to separately reveal, the things slowly and methodically. There's that. There's that. Suppose at least that was discovered on the Newport map, where there's nothing to worry about. Okay. So yes. I don't know whether one of you were kind enough to send Manaki the connection information through his private IM instead of in the group chat. Because he's the only one who needs that. It's never...
I will screenshot it now and save it.
I'm glad you decided to do that 23 sessions into the game.
Thank you. I've kind of... It's kind of a big commitment thing that I've kind of felt like, yeah, we're kind of out of the trial period now. We're into the initial stages of the campaign. So.
Yes. As your characters, level-wise, are halfway through the campaign.
To, begin commitment.
It's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gogers, Sheep, let me know when you've loaded the Newport map.
Yeah, I'm there.
I have loaded the Newport map.
Okay, well, I'll give you folks an option. I suppose we could just do multiple combats anyway. We can put you guys one-on-one. We can have you work together as a team and have enemies work together as a team. I can throw a variety of different things. These two were just the first two that came into mind. In part because you've only ever seen them in action once. And even then, the Clay Golem, he wasn't at full strength.
We should probably do just a normal team battle here.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, team battle. Alright. Alright.
2v2.
2v2. Well, you two, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Alright.
Let me just double check my initiative macro. Okay.
Yes, I edited your token whenever I noticed that you had 2d20 d1, because I was like, that's probably not a thing that should exist for him.
No, it's not. Apparently, Goger has a macro that has an initiative macro that also makes him disconnect.
Oh, God, what?
That's a special power.
Terrible.
What the hell?
12.
MapTool was a bit slow to realize I had connection issues, apparently.
Alright, those are solid initiative rolls from the golems.
If initiative below 10, rage quit.
Let's see here. See, that was a 6 from the clay golem and a 2 from the flesh golem. Off to a great start. So far, with your 14 sheep, you are top of the leaderboard.
Yay! With my 5.
Well, and then Geráck Zold just suddenly got a 21. I suppose it's because Sadis clicked the button on his end and it just didn't show up on our end. That's fine.
Oh, it didn't show. Oh, I can re-roll it if you want to.
It's fine. It's a tense combat.
I guess.
Geráck Zold, welcome to the virtual arena of your dreams, where you're nearby these two monstrous beings of great and powerful magical energy. What do you do?
Alright, Sheep, how do you want to handle this?
Punch
Which one
him.
first?
All of them. Go.
Yes, punch him. I charge this guy.
Okay, that's your move action. You go ahead and use a standard action to attack.
No, I will use a quick action first to activate Hammer of Fate, which lets me use D12s instead of D8s.
That's the spell you decided to go with?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of curiosity, I noticed on your character sheet that your hit points are different. Is that because what did you pick up that changed your hit point total from 96 to 120?
I picked more hit points. I did that
you
last
picked
time.
the incremental advance. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that last time, so.
Right, that would explain it. Alright, got it.
Alright, then I'm also gonna use a Smite Evil.
Alright.
Which lets me use 2 extra damage, and
Yes,
plus 4 to my attack roll.
It's a good thing these are flavored so that you can actually, use it on things that aren't evil, because the clay golem certainly is not a being of evil. Well, 33 versus armor class does manage to hit the clay golem, and it does manage to bypass the damage resistance he's got going, and so that will hit for full damage. 41 points.
Yep, exactly.
5d12 is pretty respectable.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And that lasts for 1 combat, but it is daily, so I can only do it once.
Yes, it does not. It does not have the any recharge effects at all. Aurelia.
Let's see. I'm going to use my Springing Mantis Strike here, which lets me move and attack as a standard action.
Alright, you're springing Mantis Strike.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Because I'm unengaged, so I'll go here.
Okay.
That's a 27 versus armor class.
That does manage to hit, and that does manage to bypass his damage resistance.
And since it's also my first attack against this guy, and it hits, I also get Greeting Fist. The target takes 5 extra damage.
Alright. He takes 5 extra damage because you greet him with your fist and he is staggered.
And as my move action, I'll try to disengage.
Okay.
That's a success, I think. Go over here.
Congratulations. Are you done with your turn?
Yes.
The clay golem attempts to smack the dwarf paladin with his bare, brutal hands. He horribly misses. The flesh golem double moves over here and ends his turn. Escalation die goes to 1.
Alright.
Geráck Zold, it is your turn.
Yep, another Smite Evil, and that's 8 damage, and then an attack roll against the clay golem.
Damn, burning through them all in this test combat.
I mean, why not?
Okay, then for the extra test combats we're gonna have, we'll just keep the amount of Smite Evils you burned.
Oh yeah. Well, I have 1 left, at least.
Yes, you'll have that. You'll have, 1 per battle, and then you'll, of course, have your 1 extra one you got. Yeah, sure, blow it all. That'll successfully hit, and all that extra damage will be enough to destroy the clay golem.
Alright.
Ta-da! Anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay.
Engage the flesh golem, I think.
You've already succeeded on that.
Yeah.
Aurelia, it is your turn.
Oh, I have so many choices. It's terrible. I'll show you my Excel sheet in a moment that I use for this.
You showed me your
but for Manaki and Goger.
I looked at it briefly and said, "This is fucking stupid. I'm not into spreadsheet porn. That's Manaki's job."
Yeah, it's probably something with Manaki. Well, move action to engage.
Okay.
Then as my flow attack, the pins are whirled shut. That's not a very good kung fu voice, but I'll work on that.
All right. You totally need to work on this whole kung fu voicey thing that the manual says you should do. That is also not going to hit the flesh golem.
Oh, I guess that's that then.
Looks like you do half damage, regardless whether it's an even or a non-natural roll.
Yes. Miss is half damage.
And you also deal extra damage versus large or huge targets, which the flesh golem is a large target as labeled in the monster manual thing. Doohickey, Jagger. Yes, what do you know? Something you have actually being of use. Fancy that. Okay, let's go ahead and factor in that damage. He was uninjured. Okay, the flesh golem's turn. Well, he will attempt to use his sweeping fists upon Aurelia. He gets 2 attacks. That is 26 versus Aurelia's armor class.
Yeah, that hits.
And then that is a miss.
That does not hit.
Alright. Escalation die goes up to 2. It is the Dwarf Paladin's turn.
Woo! Hit it.
That does manage to hit it. How about that?
Shit damage though, but...
Shit damage.
Okay. The flesh golem suffers under the weight of your blow.
I will also challenge him.
Alright, using your Paladin's challenge.
Yep.
I'm gonna make you describe that when we actually get into the session.
You're mine!
Your soul is... Alright, Shake, son. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Aurelia.
Oh, no, the finishing move. The precise Mentis kick.
It's a good thing you don't have to connect with one of, like, in order to continue the flow, right?
Yeah, that would be terrible. I would never get my finishing move.
Finish him.
That's a natural 20.
Yes, it is a natural 20. Well, as it turns out, the flesh golem is still standing even with 56 points of damage.
Aww. And as my move action, disengage.
You succeed.
Goodbye.
The flesh golem will attempt maddened battlefield repairs upon the dwarf paladin. 30 versus armor class.
Well.
Deals 20 points of damage, and the flesh golem heals 7 hit points.
Alright.
Attempts to piece itself back together. Escalation die goes up to 3. The paladin's turn.
Punch. Well,
I also forgot that he should have gotten the extra damage from my greeting fist as well.
Yes, you did forget that.
Oh, I need to find a way to track that properly, because that's going to be annoying to remember.
Alright, that is enough to finish off the flesh golem. It collapses dead.
Good.
Now, that was not something that was balanced appropriately for your character levels. The flesh golem, an example, is pretty weak. But, just thought I'd throw out some stuff, since Sheep at the very least wanted to test combat. Let's get something a bit more appropriate. Like, people who would be counters to your characters. As it turns out, when you fought Death's Hand, you fought a monk and a paladin. Well, as it turns out, I have a monk and I have a paladin.
Which one do you want, Chip?
So you can go ahead and expend recoveries to heal yourselves up. Any limited use powers that you've utilized are already expended.
Well, I mean, on one side, Sadis has already tried the monk. On the other hand, he tried the monk before.
Oh.
A revenge or repeat, I suppose.
Yeah. The monk, though, do want to disengage, but so does Sheep, and he can challenge you as well, so, yeah.
Vossler did not get an opportunity to shine. It was not his day whenever he fought the player characters.
Maybe focus firing is more useful.
They can do that too.
Yeah.
By all means. That's what I offered, like a 1v1 situation, but if it's going to be team battle, then I'll just have them focus fire too.
Oh yeah, initiative.
Yes.
Amazing initiative of 10.
I'll go ahead and have you guys add your initiatives before I click the buttons for these guys, because it'll sort.
How am I beating you in the initiative?
31 and 14. Ooh, Aurelia, Ashura, doing awful. 14, that is a 1 on your initiative. That is terrible. No wonder you're dead.
She has a plus 13, Jesus.
She does have a plus 13, yeah. She's kind of a big deal. Vossler's turn. Clanks up here. Like, looks at, like, this pathetic, like, Dragonkin, Dragonborn, Draconic. Like, snarls, like, curls his, like, nose. Says that she doesn't get +3 to armor class and she can go die in a fire. And decides to attempt to smite her.
She agrees with the armor class.
Yes. Smiting blow. That is a horrible roll, but Aurelia does not have high armor class.
That's still a hit.
50 points of damage.
I'm gonna use this one here.
Alright. Bastion. Once per battle, when a nearby enemy is hit by an attack, Aurelia only takes half the hit point loss, and Geráck takes the other half.
Yep.
And when you use that, I'll ask for a description of how that's used in combat, too. But not in the test combat, so you can think about that. Yeah. Yeah, how does that look and work? Yeah. Better think about that.
She can borrow my life force, maybe?
Well, you better think about it.
That's kind of hard to describe how that works.
And also, as you were hit, Vossler challenges Aurelia. Until the end of battle, you will take a -4 attack penalty against other creatures and a -4 penalty to disengage from Vossler, so it cancels out your +4 bonus that you get.
So I only have a 50-50 chance to disengage.
And you are also vulnerable to his attacks.
Oh my.
Oh. Paladins, yeah.
Alright, it is now Goger's turn. What you got?
Who do I pick?
What's in the box?
How good can you be at avoiding him?
I can run halfway across the battlefield and back again in one turn, but that is not going to save me.
I'm gonna hope to hit him and then challenge him, so he can only hit me. You can only hit him.
From how the book is flavored, when a paladin challenges another paladin, they're basically locked into mortal combat until someone is dropped.
Oh, alright, let's use a Smite Evil here so I can actually hit this guy.
So you can hit him, like, I wouldn't have... That is not even remotely a hit.
Nope.
He'll take his 5 points of damage and laugh at your feeble attempt to challenge him.
Yeah, that's a 1.
That's a 1. He will take no damage and laugh even more at your feeble attempt to do anything to him. You end your turn now in shame and misery?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I hang my head in shame and spike him in the ass.
Ashura's turn. Because with her ring of instant vengeance that she used to wear before it was taken from her, she's all about teamwork, and she will attempt to jab. Aurelia, Moon in Storming Sky, 20 versus physical defense.
Versus physical defense, you say?
Yes.
That means I can use my spinning willow style against it. Which, if I succeed on a normal save...
It's a melee attack.
Oh, it's not a close quarters? It's just a melee. Yeah, okay, then that doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah, like, that's an actual melee one.
Then I have no monk shenanigans against this.
I had wondered about that. Like, no, it is definitely a melee attack. I will check to confirm.
Fancy. Like a dancing crane. It's like people playing Magic, basically, saying out names of the cards they play.
I will, out of curiosity, because this matters, I will check to confirm that it is... Yes, it is a melee attack. Alright, take the 31 points of thunder damage, and she gets that. Each time an enemy attacks her before the start of her next turn, it takes 12 thunder damage.
Yeah, I'm not going to attack her.
That's right, because you were challenged. Alright, it is Aurelia's turn. You are staggered, of course.
I'm, of course, there. This is terrible. I haven't even acted yet, and I'm at 15 hit points.
Press you focus fire?
Yeah. I took half the damage of one attack at least.
Where are you at with the rest of that shit, Paladin? Don't you have, like, one of the Bastion feats that allow you to, like, use it again, or...?
No, that's champion feat, I think.
That's a champion tier, right.
I think so, at least. I'm gonna check.
I think
Take a moment here to check if there's any shenanigans I can do to make myself not die immediately. Not really. Let's just attack and take them with me or something.
Alright.
So... I guess I'll do... as my opening, the Burning Shadow against Voster.
Alright, the Burning Shadow. That is not a hit against Vossler.
Alright, and then I'm going to try disengaging.
He will take the 5 damage, though. That, with the -4
No.
penalty, will be a failure.
That's a failure.
You are locked into Mortal Kombat. Anything else?
Nope.
Escalation die goes to 1. Vossler, having not been challenged by the Dwarf Paladin, will go back to this whole teamwork thing and attempt to down Aurelia. Thump!
And very much succeed.
That was,
I'm
almost a critical, because you're vulnerable to him. Almost a critical. Bang!
I need team support to be effective in combat.
And, yeah, Vossler will look over the
Kill that,
Paladin
I would too.
And say, I killed your last character, and I'm gonna kill this one, too. And then just turn.
Goddamn Vossler cheating with an epic feat.
Epic feat? What are you talking about?
That's an epic feat for Paladin challenge, making them vulnerable.
Yes, yes, it
Goddamn
sure
cheater! Ah, goddamn it.
But he only gets 1 use of it instead of like your 97 bajillion uses.
It's still epic.
Well, you're a dwarf. You know, is that the best he's got?
Yeah.
I do have
that.
mojo.
Keep in mind, he had that and he still died. So I mean, keep that in mind. And he didn't challenge any of you guys because he didn't hit any of you.
Yeah.
Someone needs like a feat so you can intercept anyone at all times in your square. You can intercept even when engaged with other opponents.
There are a few things, like maybe for like fighter or whatever, that allows you to like disengage
That
from
would
someone
be-
and intercept.
That would be cute. I would want someone to have that.
I don't have that, sadly.
Right.
I have other stuff.
So you don't have Hammer of Faith anymore, because of course you went through that. I think you have one more use of Smite Evil for the day.
Yep. I do, which I'm gonna use now.
Makes sense to me.
Yep.
+4 attack bonus.
Also, my hit points on this token are wrong because I took the incremental advantage hit points.
That's a 2.
See, 17 plus 4 is 21. That is just below his armor class of 22.
Yeah, I also added a +4 into the macros.
Oh, yeah. that is 5 points of damage. Great showing here from your second character.
Ah!
Anything else?
Scream in anger and pain.
Sure, we'll step over here and transition to her punch attack. Thunder restores the balance, which... That killed your last character.
Well, I don't think she can at least do 95.
That will definitely miss you for only 18 points of thunder damage.
Man, good thing we rolled well initiative based against these guys.
Let's see what is that.
You definitely did
calculate
initiative too. Irvine, of course, had his +10 initiative codex, but everyone else did poorly.
Mm-hmm.
They were set up to be serious business.
Oh, they killed one of us. That's the only ones. And there's still one of them out there.
Yeah, we need to find him and kill him.
I don't know how.
Oh, I could have rolled my disengage check. Oh, crap.
I mean, we let the charismatic one go. He's gonna gather more companions and come after us.
Yeah,
that would totally solve that problem, though, if he came again.
When that encounter happened, when Tempus did all that stuff, like after Manaki left, I was looking forward to like who would end up telling that to Manaki, like the story of how Tempus talked to Arnaud, and Arnaud apparently knew who Tempus was, and then Tempus met Vayne, and they chatted, and then Tempus left.
And they did nothing at all.
They went out of the neighborhood, and then they went to where like you had redocked his ship to just like wait and loiter around and see if he'd show up. Anyway, escalation
Adventurous
die will
guards.
go to 2, because these are dire straits. It is Vossler's turn. Vossler will attempt to hit the Dwarf Paladin, and will just do that.
That's just pathetic.
Is that your best shot? Well, you'll take the 43 damage. Let's see how much you heal from your 5d10 plus 8.
Yep. 24.
Well, I mean, you took it down to, what, 19 damage you took overall? 43 minus 24?
Let's see.
Yeah, 19. You only take 19 damage. And of course, use that recovery. And of course, you are now locked into Mortal Kombat.
God damn it, I wanted to hit
and it uses his epic cheat hacks to make you vulnerable to his attacks. Because, you know, he has no regrets. He's already dead, damn it.
This is a nightmare.
That's right, this is a terrible
this is a nightmare. Oh, God.
Your friend got killed
This is
now.
terrible.
You don't even know these people.
You don't even know these people. They were dead already.
Who are you? God damn it.
Who sent you? Is this some test from the Great Gold War? What does it mean?
Cool, one unique thing. Whenever I sleep, I battle my dead enemies.
Okay, that is another 5 points of damage.
You'll get there eventually.
Anything else?
With your 25 AC, which I didn't even know was possible.
I will go ahead and I'll just reveal their properties, because what the hell, they are already dead. You already killed them before. And I assume there's nothing else. Astra transitions into her kick. This too was foreseen. And will just hit with it?
Yep. Ah, fuck.
It's like 43 points of thunder damage, and one random nearby enemy, which is you, takes 10 ongoing thunder damage.
God, fuck. Ah! Oh, this is horrible.
Reliving it all over
Double
again.
teamed.
But I know. What happened to their team? Vossler, will, I guess he'll fucking miss you and deal 6 points of damage.
Oh, God, I'm gonna go down.
Yep, that takes you down to 9 hit points. It is your turn. You've got 10 ongoing thunder, so if you don't get more hit points,
I'm gonna get one hit in. God damn it! I'm gonna. And we're gonna. It's no point to use a recovery.
All right.
I'm just gonna hit him once, please. Okay. Let me hit him once.
Okay. You do have an escalation. Okay,
that's a crit.
That crit him. That's 70 points
damage.
of damage, which would take him down to 10 hit points, and then you
Oh,
drop,
you bastard.
and then they coup de grace.
Take your shit, and then there's an alternate reality.
That's right, alternate reality where Death's hand
Lord
thrives.
Raptors, I think you know these two. They're scum, but we gotta put them somewhere. You put them in your group, and maybe there you can teach them better manners. As Vossler and Ashara is introduced to the party instead.
You know, we should do a rematch of this battle, because I found some things on my token that were not correct. So clearly now we can kill them easily, right?
Really, whenever I looked at all the token properties, the thing that I noticed that was incorrect was initiative.
I need my fucking hammer of fate to beat this goddamn asshole paladin.
Sure, whatever. We can do a rematch. We'll say that you guys managed to just take a campaign loss, but you're still missing all of the powers that you've expended.
yeah, of course we do.
Yeah, because that's what happens whenever you expend your powers at the first combat.
I didn't think
focus on them, I didn't expend anything.
Paladin, this guy I know once, he would give you like +4 to hit and damage. Entire battle. As a swift action, like you could not even believe the things you could do with that.
This guy I knew once, yeah.
He was pretty cool.
Oh, are you maybe gonna use your key points at some point? Oh my god, it'll be crazy. We'll see. We'll see what amazing powers Sheep has. It's good, because you know, you guys had some magic item powers that could have prevented this whole Fargus death thing. And it's not just Sheep who wasn't using his magic items. It was also Goger who wasn't using his magic items.
Yep.
You know, it's good that it's good that we're putting you guys through the paces. All right.
Yeah, it's a good thing we pay attention to things.
Yes. All right.
Especially me.
Go ahead and roll for initiative again, Sheep.
That's better.
25. That is definitely a good roll. 16. Nice. Vossler has a cruddy roll. That is a roll of terrible for him. And Asherah, that is a better roll, but it looks like Team PC wins this one. I'll say roll 3 for Vossler. Okay. Asherah gets to go first. Excuse me, Aurelia gets to go first.
Alright, let's do what I did before as well. Springing Mantis Strike.
Okay. You spring towards Vossler and you do not hit him.
Alright, but as my move action, I'll try to disengage again. And succeed.
You successfully hit it.
Goodbye.
You better believe I'm going to ask what all these weird things look like.
Yes.
Oh yes, I am aware of that.
Let me get into it.
Springing up Mantis Strike.
I jumped like a mantis. Like, oh.
Well,
all right. I know
I
what
spring 4 extra legs. And
like mandibles.
Well, let's see here. Asherah will use her incredible prowess, and she will move to fight Geráck.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because she knows. She knows who you
She
are
knows.
on the inside.
Well.
And she will attempt to jab him, Moon and Storming Sky, and will hit his physical defense for 31 points of thunder damage. And if you attack her before a server next turn, you take 12 thunder damage.
That's a pretty good thing. Can't you get that sheep?
No, I can't.
Hers is awesomer because she's not a full monk. She doesn't have key points or anything. Geráck, it is your turn.
Do I still have my Smite Evil? Extra Smite Evil?
You would have your...
One extra.
You would have your 1 per battle you could use.
Oh, not the extra one?
You used it already.
No. I thought we
three battles a day, I think.
I thought we reloaded the save and...
No, you guys just took a campaign loss. It's a new battle. You reloaded the save.
Oh, okay.
Undo. So although Heaven's Thunder is the champion tier form, and the opening attack is Moon and Storming Sky that she just did, and that's exactly labeled how Sheep could get it. The opening attack is physical defense.
Alright. Well, I'm still gonna blow everything and use my Smite Evil for 2 extra damage. Hooray.
Alright. +4 to attacker.
Yep. Here we go.
That will most assuredly hit her.
Yep.
For 30 damage. You'll take 12 points of damage.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Heaven's Thunders versus PD. I totally missed that in the thing. Interesting.
Which I don't like. It's my only low.
See, I did change Thunder Restores the Balance to be against physical defense. But for the most part, it is an actual form that I followed there for making her character. Anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a heal on myself.
All right. How about that? Hey, using that using that quick action to heal yourself could have been useful in the last fucking iteration of this fucking...
It could have been, but...
Good thing we're doing these test battles, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to do one, yeah.
Alright.
36.
36 hit points. Okay.
Back to 103.
Okay, looking good. Vossler's turn. Well, he's all about this. He'll clank on over to the Dwarf Paladin as well. Because Aurelia...
Sure, go for it.
Aurelia tried that whole, I'm a mantis, and didn't do shit, so Vossler's like, fuck it. And he'll attempt to smite the Paladin. He will miss for 25 points of damage.
Let's see, can I use the... That's not pathetic thing if he misses?
I think you have to hit.
Nope, yeah, I have to be hit.
Have to be hit. Alright.
Damage that...
25 points of damage. Escalation die. I guess it goes up to 1 despite your ineptitude. Really, it's your turn.
Alright, let's engage Mr. Paladin here.
Okay.
And if Ashira can do lightning, I can do lightning too.
Okay.
Blue lightning fist. That's terrible.
That is most assuredly not a hit.
Why do you target the AC of the Paladin? He has like 26 or something.
They both have 22, according to the labels that we can see now.
I didn't actually check.
But on a miss, that's half damage, which is 15, and one nearby random enemy takes 5. So let's
roll
see.
A D2. One for Vossler.
That's also the Paladin.
Alright. Well, he takes it. He puts it in the bag. Anything else?
No.
Okay. It's Ashra's turn. She will transition. She no longer has her thunder damage effect. She will transition to her punch. Thunder restores the balance, which finished off Fargus. And it will most assuredly hit the Dwarf Paladin for 37 points of thunder damage. That's just pathetic. So you get half the normal healing, right? Unless you took, like, the feat for it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Because the escalation die is only 1, so looks like 21 points of healing.
Yeah.
I'm drunk. Okay. She is a leaf on the wind. Geráck, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's see. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the...
Hit the...
I'm gonna hit the monk.
Okay. Okay. That will most assuredly hit her. And she, because she doesn't forget to use her magic items, will use her Ring of Instant Vengeance, giving Vossler a free attack against you as a free action.
Right. I will also challenge her, by the way. But...
Okay. He will miss and deal only 6 points of damage to you.
Alright.
Okay, she is staggered.
I will also use another heal on myself.
Alright, burn through both the heals that you do get. Look at those. Look at you using your stuff.
Yay!
If only you would use those last battle. My goodness. Don't make a Teresa's sound at me. Vossler will attempt to hit the Dwarf Paladin again. That will successfully hit.
God damn it.
He did not hit you with a challenge earlier, otherwise that would be a critical. But he will certainly hit you with the challenge now. Vossler's challenge.
The constant editing of hit points.
Yes. 43 points of damage, and you are challenged.
Ah, you bastard.
So it's great, like, if you attack, you'd have to end your own challenge on Ashura. Otherwise, you'd take a -4 penalty no matter who you attack.
This is awesome.
Yes, this is awesome. I love it. Escalation die goes to 2. Aurelia, you're up.
And here I was getting accused of all the monk bullshit, and here we have the 2 paladins just bullshitting each other all day long. Can I engage Ashira as well?
You'd have to move.
Would I get attacked if I did?
Well, that would be how it works, yes. There's no 5-foot step in this.
So, disengage.
You would have to, yes, you would have to move. Use your monk bullshit, figure it out. Or utilize the +4 bonus. You get to, like, don't you have, like, a bonus to armor class versus opportunity attacks or something?
Not versus opportunity attacks, no. Okay. But can I disengage, move, and then engage both of them?
Sure. If you successfully disengage, you can use your move action to disengage.
I'm going to use my reroll on that one. No, god damn it. I'm going to spend a key point on getting another move action to get another disengage check. There we go.
That is your
Jesus Christ.
That is your leaf on wind ability? What is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. And then I'm going to do what? Oh, I need my Excel sheet. 1 second.
I just remembered I forgot to use another one of my abilities, but oh well.
I'm going to use General Slays the Hordes.
Last battle.
Alright, General Slays the Hordes.
Which goes against both of them. The first attack against the Paladin, the second attack against her.
See, well, they both do manage to hit, and that will certainly manage to finish her off. And as for that, go ahead and factor in that damage. General slays the horde. Yes, horde.
The horde of 2.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give you a description once we properly play, but right now I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
You know, like how Goger's like, damn it, I already forgot another fucking ability I could have used.
Yeah, I can use saves at the start of my turn instead of the end of the turn. So.
Yes, you certainly can do that because you're implacable.
Yep. Oh well, things happen.
Well, it's your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, my challenge ended. So.
Yes. You are currently being challenged.
Yep.
That hits him.
Right.
He is staggered. With 10 hit points left.
Yep. Finish him. Oh, he might finish me, but yeah. I can't heal. Nope, I'm good.
Well, he will get a finishing job if he does manage to critical hit you. Otherwise, he does not got this in the bag. That is only a 16 from him, so that's only 43 points of damage.
Yeah, only.
Yes. Well, I mean, you certainly throw around a lot of damage too.
Yep. Yeah, I do. But yeah, still.
Still, yes. I mean, it's like he's like your equal, and you have more armor class than he does, and better defense.
Just wizard damage for reference.
Yeah. Yeah, Manaki does that in that he slow puts it, and then first round, oh, evocation, everything takes fucking 100 damage. Fuck you all. I also love how that's the Ray of Frost.
Yeah, there's some things about this macro.
9 hit points left.
Alright, yes, escalation die goes up to 3. I think Aurelia can probably finish off Osler.
Let's find out.
Unless she misses, in which case it's about to get awkward. But then Geráck can probably finish off Osler.
Hopefully.
So, actually, that's a good point, because with this attack that I'm just going to roll so you can read the text, I'm not sure if I read the text correctly. Does the target have to be unstaggered before the attack and get staggered through the attack, or does it just have to be staggered after the attack?
I think so long as he just has the staggered state after the attack.
Okay.
So you can attack someone who's already staggered.
That makes it better than I thought it was.
At least that's how I would interpret it. Like, I think if the target was staggered because of the attack, I would interpret that. But still, you would have to actually hit the person. Which
it would say in the target thing like one unstaggered enemy or something like that.
At any rate, in your rematch versus them, you do manage to defeat them and survive, both of you.
Barely.
Hey, guess what? If people focus the tank, it's good for us.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? If you utilize your ability...
I know. Also that.
Yeah, I can heal myself two times.
Yes.
That's a quick action.
Yes, them focusing on the person who has more health also works out. But you guys using your abilities, which is the reason why Fargus died in the first place.
All right.
You know, Fargus' death was meant to be.
And by mechanics, you guys could take one more fight over. I think you guys got the handle on stuff.
Yeah.
Got to test out some flavoring, and you two have according to your own character backgrounds, have fought together for a while. You've worked together. You've been together. Because Geráck, redeemed Aurelia. Redemption Project. She is a redeemed villain. So, you guys have some experience. I'm expecting some dual moves together, yeah.
Well, Geráck insults people and Aurelia stabs them in the back. That's how paladins
stabs them with her, sharpened...
With her fists.
Yes, her fists are that sharp.
Does she actually carry any weapons?
Sure, but she doesn't really need them.
As she looks the dragon flying in the sky, I'll hit you with my fist, you motherfucking flying creature.
It's like the wizard with the paper mache plate mail and tower shield, just so people don't attack him.
Because, it's good that you mentioned that, because one of the things I was going to do to throw at you as a dick for, a test combat fight was just going to be her. Because she flies.
Well, I can fly too for a round or so.
I have 2 throwing axes.
You folks never ended up fighting her. She does have full stats, as well as abilities, but the way that your characters ended up pursuing Drakenhall, she ended up not encountering you guys. Well, most of you. She had her long bit with Thomas, which of course you, since I did upload that to YouTube, you could fully watch. Did either of you watch that by chance? I know.
Yes,
Jonas
I enjoyed it.
I watched a bit of it, not all of it.
I sat down and watched all of it while eating some biscuits. It was nice. I was surprised. There were some things Thomas did not tell us.
I did see that part, yeah.
What about his reaction to seeing Rav? Like, I love the fact that was captured on like
I
his
should have
fucking
chosen
camera.
death.
I love it so much. That's my favorite part of the entire thing.
It was good.
And then Rav's like acting like an asshole, like, because of course he smells her on him.
He's like, "You shut up."
You
You don't even say anything yet. Oh, yeah, you had it super tough, I bet.
Yeah.
How torturous, huh? Yeah, should probably not be locked up in here.
Man.
Yeah. If it was Tempus, it would have been quite a different conversation, I think.
Would have been, yes. Definitely would have been.
I was just like, I don't even know. Man, look at her fucking power being presumptuous.
The most the entire group got to see out of her was whenever she appeared after you killed Calorel and she fucking threw a helmet at Thomas that he didn't use. They could have saved Fargus and then flew away.
Hey, I think I used that twice in total.
I do believe you did utilize it a few times. But since Thomas is no longer one of the player characters, I figured it was pretty safe to for everyone to see that. Will of the Olympian God. Is that you fucking renamed Lightning?
All right.
Two people can play this game.
How about just like, murdered Bree twice?
Yeah. Just a little counter next to his like a little his spell book has little sort of little stickers on it on the pages where
I just make Bree a recurring villain so that you can keep increasing.
Also, I forgot to use this again. God damn it.
You did. You most certainly did. You just told yourself to remind yourself that in the last battle. Look, that's 15 extra damage.
In my defense, that's not in my Excel sheet. So I'm going to put that there now.
In my defense, this massive spreadsheet I made to keep track of these things doesn't keep track of this thing. Right. You guys can get back with everyone else. Go ahead and delete this battle map.
The horrible nightmare is over.
Yes, your horrible nightmare is over. Who were those people? Why did they kill me? I feel like I've been here before. But no. It's I'm glad Sheep asked for the test combat. I thought of perhaps doing that. Yeah, that's some wrath right there. 48 lightning damage, a reflavored Ray of Frost.
Oh god.
It does lightning damage on a hit and frost damage on a miss. How does this spell know if it's going to hit or not?
That's the question you ask? How does this spell know if it's going to hit or not? I mean, I guess it's just as valid of a question as any. Also, by the way, I did some hardware adjustments as part of the fact that I record videos, and as a result, my microphone volume is probably a little lower. Maybe I won't clip as much because of how loud of a person I am. And if that's a problem for you, then fuck you, because it's the change I made, and you're going to have to get over it.
You don't sound very low, so...
Of course I don't, because I speak loud.
If anything, you sound louder to me than before.
Yeah,
but that's probably just me.
Dude,
I feel happy. I'm fine with how you sound, Grimith. I am okay with it.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's possible that well, you're all done. No.
It's possible?
Possible. I don't know how likely it is.
I mean,
Well, that's better than a yeah.
guaranteed.
Inevitability.
It's also mentioned for whoever might end up watching on video because, you know, the carefully, perfectly pristine volume balance that I achieve because I don't do any video editing is going to be thrown in disarray, I'm sure. And then they'll be like, oh my god, Grim is quieter. And then like,
No.
because at this point, you know, I've only just uploaded like session 15 to share with them. That's 23 now.
I'm sure people can download it and then change it themselves and upload it to their own channel.
Or as Manaki said, we're out of the trial phase now.
Yeah.
That means I can actually screenshot the IP details instead of like, like sucking on like Dark's teat every week.
Delicious.
There you go. That's a good follow-up.
Yeah, if you say so.
It's that British aroma of shepherd's pie.
So how you doing, Manaki?
Okay.
God damn it.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
Now you're just imagining rubbing shepherd's pie all over his body.
I'm
Good things to enjoy. Healthy.
that derailed me. So, 2 weeks of planning. I am pleased that you folks did manage to acquire stuff. All three of you did put some time into using your icon relationship dice. I certainly appreciate those. Manaki didn't get a response from me back for like a week. Like, I saw him like send me a message, and I like looked at it for 3 seconds, and I closed the eye, and I'm like, fuck you, I'm on vacation. I ain't thinking about this shit. Trying to do things.
As a DM, I know where you're coming from. Like, nah, not now, not today.
Yeah, like, I'm glad you're deciding to participate. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Thanks, I'll answer you sometime Thursday. I think I've answered a few times to people. Cheap.
Hey, I always respected you when you said
I know.
Right now.
But that it was usually you who I was like, yeah, let's talk when I have energy for it.
I don't even give those acknowledgments.
Or thought about it, or read it. That's good. But I learned some vital information. Ajax is coming to town, so drop whatever we're doing, and let's fulfill Fargus's wish.
Yes,
Murder the
Fargus.
fucker.
Which the death of all druids, as I remember.
Motherfucker, you had the chance to do this 15 sessions ago. That's when you left Foghaven, by the way, session 8.
But things were different then.
Things aren't differenter now?
Yes, but it's like it says it's a sinus curve, so it goes up and down all the time.
Oh, you linked it here in the look at this shit. Oh my god, this fucking spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet.
Yeah, Temple Lion stands true. Wind horse shakes mane.
I should rename all my things and have level up or change my thing out to that silly one where see this is what you get if you have the wizard that has that one talent where he has to
yes, Vance's
crazy
polysyllable waller garble. Yeah. Yes, but that situation, like, those are the default names for his forms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I considered renaming some things, but I figure that it might be a good idea to actually keep the old name to be able to look them up later.
So you already have a hard enough time remembering all the things you can do. You don't need to rename the shit.
I totally want her to say all this shit when she does it. Like, this is the assassin? As she screams, wind horse shakes mane. Or steps forward while screaming, the silver warrior advances. We're not entirely sure what she does at all.
I will be right back.
The core rulebook certainly does end up encouraging the invoking of the various forms in various ways, including, like, say, like, if you want to do, like, that fucking, like the Hong Kong voice.
Mm-hmm. It's not racist. It's a country, not a race.
Hong Kong is a country?
It kind of
used
was.
to be a sovereign state, but
in ways.
well,
I mean,
it kind of got given back, didn't it? Like, that happened a number of years
Well,
ago.
yeah,
right?
but it
Yep.
still has its own constitution and stuff until China stopped following it.
But China still kind of semi follows it.
In a way, as long as there's only one political party, which is their party.
Also, hey there, Gryph. Sheep and Goger had some test combat. They had some good times. They had some bad times. But I think
Test combat.
yes, they hadn't fought using their new characters before, and they learned a whole lot of things about their characters.
I think we'll all be better off.
More like remembered, but yeah.
I think you actually will be a whole lot better off, because the serious combats you guys will encounter, you'd be like, oh, yeah, of course I have fucking heal, I'm stupid. And then like Sheep's like, of course I can do this thing, fuck.
Different damage dice for jabs, punches, and kicks.
Yes.
Oh, monks.
D6s for jabs, D8s for punches, D10s for kicks.
Why would
And
you do
the
anything other than
AC
kick?
also fluctuates, which
Well-
means every 3 rounds I actually have decent AC.
Don't forget
then I lose it
Breathing
all again.
Fist.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
don't forget your extra damage if you manage to hit with your attack.
Breathing Fist.
And do not forget to use your incredible announcer voice as you say, Temple Lion stands true.
It will be
My master
terrible,
used to tell me,
and YouTube is going to love it. I
Wild
think.
snake
flat
moves in
like
water
beaver, who cannot
only
judge wind.
when bird sings through. What does that mean?
God damn it.
Man, I joked about one main character like that. We always spoke like that. Whenever people did anything.
Unfortunately,
What?
I now cannot find the exact paragraph where it makes the joke about like the voices like that. I've been like sifting, like trying to scroll through this thing quickly. Whatever. I know it's there. I read it before.
Great. Oh,
Greeting, Fisteru.
Fistaru.
Yeah, why not go full racist and just do that?
Call Nixon on us as well, why don't you?
Yeah,